Hey, Mike.l.levine. Today I'm going to look at this Zenkai t-shirt. So Zenkai looks like it's an Indian company. I paid $40 for the t-shirt on their website, and so far it looks pretty nice. Tissue paper, hang tag. Modern performance apparel, Philium activated. Wearing Zenkai apparel will change your entire outlook on performance apparel. There is no going back once you've seen, felt, and experienced the future. Okay, so Philium activated. So Philium is the cotton fabric which has been treated for water repellency. And basically what they're claiming is that because the fabric's water repellent, then the bacteria that eat your sweat that you would be sweating on the garment and that cause odor will never get started because there's no moisture for them to basically survive, because the fabric's going to be dry. So that's an interesting concept. I personally like cotton as to wear, but I don't like it to work out in because of the amount of moisture it absorbs. The fabric gets so heavy and soaked, and once it seems like once the bacteria is present, no matter what you go through washing it, even on the sanitization cycle, it seems like it just comes back as soon as the garment as soon as you start to sweat in it again. This company goes far as to say that you don't even need to wash a garment after every use because it will stay clean. The same moisture repellency is working as stain repellency. And let's see what else they claim here. It's eco-friendly, nano-free. So what they're basically saying is that they didn't use any fluorocarbon technology on it to cause it to be water repellent. So I don't know quite how they make it, but makes it eco-friendly is typically, as we mentioned before, odor control is done through certain metallic ion processes like copper for atomic copper. Silver is your most common one for almost everybody in general. There's a couple companies that use gold, what they call gold fusion. Titanium, which is has a whole host of additional properties besides just odor control. But basically what happens is when bacteria comes in contact with a metal, they tend to die. They don't survive in that environment. So, but then that's not very ecologically friendly because we need that same bacteria to survive in order to decompose our garments when we send them to the landfill. Or once again, if that stuff washes out into your yard, the oceans or what have you, it's killing healthy bacteria as well as bad bacteria. It doesn't really discriminate. So that's why it makes this eco-friendly. Quick drying. So it will, even though it's moisture repellent, it will eventually get wet. But then it dries very quickly because the water's not penetrating into the fiber. It's just kind of clinging to the surface, and there's less laundry. I don't know if I would actually take them up on that. I wash my clothes after each wearing. So anyways, my concern with the garment is going to be the comfort. How comfortable is it if a garment doesn't absorb your sweat? And one of the things they do mention on their website is you have to try it more than once before you make a determination. So I'll give them that opportunity. I'm going to wear it once right now out of the box. We'll take it to the gym. I'll give you a little bit of feedback on that, and then we'll wear it again in a day or two and see if I adjusted more to it or not, as they claim. And then we'll sum things up as we always do. I'll take a couple measurements. They say it's pre-shrunk, so hopefully that's okay. You do have just to call out a couple features, heat seal in the neck, so no paper label. You do have the binding also across the back of the neck, which I like to see that actually go even through the shoulder. This one doesn't. You get a heat seal across the back for branding purposes. Down here in the lower left corner of the front of the shirt, you have what looks like a little reflective label calling out the Philium. Like Zenkai, by the way, I think he's like the Wolverine of the Dragon Ball Z world. He's a person that heals quickly in that cartoon. The actual fabric content is 95.5 cotton spandex. It does say using cold water, mild soap, do not bleach, tumble dry, medium, or hang to dry. It doesn't say it on the care label, but it does say it on the website. Don't use softeners because, once again, as we've spoken about in the past, softeners put actually a coating of silicone on your fabric. So it'll make it feel softer, but it will inhibit any of the properties that particular fabric contains by covering them up. So if it's, in this case, water repellent, and typically your softeners are water repellent, so it might actually be okay to use, but for the most part, anything that's a technical or a performance type of garment, you're going to want to stay away from softeners. Anyways, let's try it out and see what we get. Okay, so before we wash the shirt, just wanted to show you a little bit about its performance. So it's water repellent, so there's really no cooling effect because of that. So I really couldn't check with the infrared. There's no point. It's going to measure the room temperature. As far as the measurements of the shirt, the center back 27 and an eighth, and then the chest 44. And you see this interesting construction. They have like a little gusset here in under the arm. I guess that's for more mobility. And you do have the raglan sleeve, which helps, I think, which makes a nice athletic shirt. So anyways, we'll wash it. We'll see about the shrinkage. There seems to be no odor, and I've worn it twice. So the shirt itself doesn't smell, although I felt like I did after the second wearing while I was sweating in it, which normally I don't find noticeable so fast. But anyways, for right now, we'll give them a pass on the odor control, and let's see how it performs after wash. Okay, so I just finished 40 minutes of cardio. I did 20 minutes on the Stairmaster and 20 minutes running on the treadmill, and you can see I'm kind of pretty sweaty, but it's all dripping down the inside of the shirt. The shirt's really not, or it's not wet. Maybe you can see a little bit here around the neckline, but for the most part, it's running down on the inside of me and dripping into my shorts, my underwear, and even down into my socks. So yes, the shirt is dry. There's no odor from what I could tell from sweating in it, and but I don't know. It's going to take a couple times to see if I really can get used to this or not. It's not real comfortable like a cotton shirt should feel, and not like a polyester or a nylon that absorbs a little bit of moisture with the quick dry. So I'm kind of iffy on whether I like it or not. We'll try it one or two more times, and then I'll give you my comments at the end after I do that. Here we are again, same results. Sweat dripping down the inside of my shirt into my pants. That's not really a bad thing in a sense. I mean, I'm sure that happens with all my other shirts as well, just a little bit more with this one. But if you zoom in, you can see here on my neckline how it's shiny. And that's really where you can see right here, the tape kind of shiny looking. That's where the sweat is. So it's accumulating between the fibers. It's not actually getting absorbed. And once again, it's not hot or stuffy. It's breathing, but it's still at the same time It's not quite as comfortable as, say, my other shirts are. Okay, so after wash, general appearance coming out of the dryer is very nice. Um, the shirt has no odor, so it did get clean. It didn't smell before wash either, and I had worn it twice to the gym. Um, 27 inches center back length, so we didn't lose any length whatsoever, no shrinkage uh, at that point. Chest, we're at 42. We lost about 2 inches in the chest during wash, so about a 5% shrinkage, which is within normal tolerance of what is common with cotton t-shirts. Anyways, we'll switch back to the front camera and sum things up. Okay, so the Zenkai t-shirt, water repellent cotton, interesting concept. Here we're taking so much effort for all our synthetic shirts to make them moisture wicking and quick dry, and now we take a fiber that's natural, naturally moisture wicking, and try and change it into water repellent so it doesn't get wet. I would say I would have to wear it a few more times to the gym to really say that as a performance item that I would want to wear for exercise. It becomes comfortable. So maybe some future video I will make a comment on that. For the 2 times I wore it to the gym, it was neither good nor bad, although I do, as a preference, say I'd rather go with my nylon poly blends. I think those nylon poly spandex is my favorite fabric for at least doing exercise or any type of athletic type of item that I might engagement that I might have. So, anyways, there you have it, Zenkai. Maybe go out and get one for yourself and comment below and let me know if it's something that you enjoyed or not. If you're interested in making something water repellent cotton, there are some very good opportunities for that. I think it works great in a hoodie. We do it in a hoodie now, and very comfortable to wear, but you can wear that hoodie out in the rain. So there is opportunities for the concept and good applications for it. If you're interested in making something, I work for AIGL. We're a Vietnamese company. We produce garments all the way from tailored clothing to activewear, yoga pants, outerwear, things like that. Comment below, reach out to me through my contact information. I'll be happy to discuss that with you. And if you like my video, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the thumbs up so I know that you're watching and that you enjoyed it. And please comment below on anything that you see or that you think I could do to improve, or maybe an item that you'd like to see me review in the future. Take care and dress smart.